Hello. How's everybody doing today? Or the three of you that are here for now. Sorry, y'all had to see my OBS for a minute. I had to get my music going. So I was wanting to take a look at some of my old art, but since it doesn't seem like there's very many people here yet, I'm gonna start drawing first. I'm probably not gonna finish the entire drawing. I'm probably gonna do some lining. Let me see. Okay, yeah, I am unmuted. I'm probably gonna do the line art, and then once I'm done with the line art, I'll go through my old art, and then after that, I can color. I think that's what's gonna happen for now. Because, I don't know, I just wanna wait for a couple more people to get here to do the whole looking at my old art thing. So yeah, this is actually a character from like 12 years ago now. It was the first ever iteration of my character Jack. He's a bear, but then I eventually changed his species to a raccoon. And he was actually part of the old art that I was gonna show you guys. And so, but since there's just not really a whole lot of people here, I figure I'll save that to the end. But yeah, we're just gonna get started with this. Just gonna do the line art, and then we can get into looking at my old stuff. Oh god, let me change the fucking, I gotta do crayon. Why is it always so big? Like why would I ever want a crayon this big? Like, why would I ever want a crayon this big? There we go. There we go. That's more like it. Let me see something. Yeah, we good. We good. That should be good. No, there we go. I need to fucking... There we go. That should be good. But yeah, just to explain it a little better, this is the first rendition of my character, Jack. He was the first persona I ever made back in 2014, the end of 2014, when I actually started to become serious about my art. And yeah, I actually haven't even drawn him since then, which is why I figured, you know what, maybe I'll draw him on stream today. And then once I'm done, I guess, done doing the line art or whatever, or it really depends on how many people show up by then. Because if I'm gonna look at my old art, I don't want to just be sitting here with like nobody watching, because I feel like that'd be pointless. But yeah, you might see the older version of him eventually. Jesus Christ. If anybody's in the chat, please say hi. Not because I'm desperate, because I just want to make sure YouTube's not glitching. Because the other day, like yesterday when I was streaming, I noticed that YouTube was literally like, just like not even showing all of the messages that people were sending. So I just want to make sure that like I'm not missing anything. What's up, Chuli? What's good? How's it going? Oh man. Oh boy. Don't steal my viewers away from me now. Just kidding. It's not like I have viewers in the first place. That looks good. Nice. Hell yeah. Oh geez, that looks like ass. That's good. That looks all right. Also, apologies, my art streams can be a little boring because I don't be talking that much unless the chat is going crazy. Or at least there's a lot of people saying stuff, I don't know. What's good, Cornflake? Welcome to the stream. Oops. Yeah. I'm surprised. Like when I'm like buzzed off of alcohol, I can do line art so much faster and better. And it used to be like the opposite. I remember when I like back in 2014 when I first started drawing, I couldn't draw for fucking shit while I was drunk or even buzzed. But now like I just be flying through this shit like nothing. Oh no, I know what I gotta do with this. Fuck. No, I feel that. I feel like I need Adderall, honestly. I'm pretty fucking sure I have ADHD, like undiagnosed. Like really badly too. But just the process of getting diagnosed, like, ugh, I don't know if I want to deal with it. Just don't really like the idea of therapy. Ain't that so messed up though? Same with me. Damn. No, let me not. God damn it. What am I doing? Like, I literally have a screen tablet, and yet I'm still so like used to looking at the screen that I'll literally be drawing and looking at my computer screen instead of looking down at the screen on my tablet. And I gotta like put the screen down on my. No. Fuck. No! You bitch. Sorry, my computer like locked for a moment. That was stupid. My ass was unmedicated for so long I was flopping, bro. I think that's my problem, honestly. I think that's the problem I'm having right now. My god. Come on, Fire Alpaca. Don't fail on me. Like, I genuinely feel like I would do better if I was like diagnosed, but at the same time, just the process of getting diagnosed just seems kind of tedious. I think my brain may be severely broken. I think that's. I mean, I don't know if you're in America actually, but I was just gonna say that's like most of America. But again, I don't know if you're in America. But I don't know. I feel you on that though. Come on. What are you referring to, Julie? You mean like about being in America or what? Because I know you're in America, Julie. Yeah, I do know so much about your living here. I know all about it. I know all about it. It's still pretty crazy, honestly. Oh god, is that good? Is that too straight? No, that looks fine. How long have I been lining? For like not even 15 minutes yet. And I'm like already almost done. This is crazy. I don't know why I still surprise myself with my ability to do line art. I think it's just because everybody, like literally every artist I've ever seen for like the years that I've been drawing always complains about how much they hate line art. But then there's me where like line art is like my strong suit. I don't get it. And there we go. We're done with the line art. Just like that. How beautiful is that? Coloring can definitely get on my nerves too. Shite. God, since I got the line art done so fast, I'm probably just gonna color. And then afterwards, I'll look at my old art. By the way, this is the guy I'm drawing. This was, oh God. Literally the very first iteration, again, the very first iteration of my character Jack as a bear that I drew at the end of 2014. Back when my art name was Blue Bear. You can't even see it because it's so ass. The quality is just so ass. But yeah, Jesus Christ. Come a long way. Well, probably could have gone farther had I actually practiced my art more, but you know. Crunch. Indeed. Not the crayon, damn it. Oh, did I already get the old Sig was JPEG to shit and back it's beautiful. Yeah. Yeah, I'll be honest, I actually did save my art as JPEG for like a long time because I had no idea that saving as a PNG was like superior for art. And so yeah, a lot of my art from back in the day is just bad quality because I saved it in the wrong format, sadly. Let's get the color in. Also, hello MMD Rush. Sorry I didn't really acknowledge you. Welcome back. Welcome back. You were in yesterday's stream and now you're here today too. Awesome. Good to see ya. That's crazy. I really haven't drawn this character in like, what, 12 years now? Oh, well, no, 11 years. What am I talking about? Well, I mean, shit, he doesn't really exist anymore, so it makes sense why I didn't draw him for so long, but, you know. I might bring him back. Well, I don't know if I would do it, because if I brought him back, that means I would have three OCs named Jack. I already have another OC named Jack. That's the fucking grizzly bear / red panda hybrid that I made after this one to be my main Sona. My God, fire alpaca! Stop! God damn it! Okay, there we go. I really need, I mean, I fucking own Clip Studio Paint, but for the life of me, I just can't, I just don't like it, man. Like, it just doesn't feel right to me for some reason. Like, I've tried sketching on there, and it just feels like shit. I don't know, just like drawing on there just feels like shit to me for some reason. I've tried it on more than one occasion. It just feels like shit. And then Fire Alpaca feels good, Paint Tool Sai feels good, but it's like outdated on my computer, so it just doesn't really work. And I don't really feel like paying for Paint Tool Sai 2 when I already paid for Paint Tool Sai 1. Ugh. 2014 was 11. Yeah, God. It's weird how long it's been, because 2014 still does not feel like that long ago. Like, it's definitely objectively a long time ago, but when I think back to it in my head, it just doesn't feel like that long ago. Like, at all. Like, it easily feels like it could have been like 5 or 6 years ago, but no, it's 11. Well, now it's 12, but like late 2014 is what I was talking about. That's 11 years ago. It's also crazy to think that 2016 was 10 years ago. Like, when I first started this channel. Like, my goodness. My goodness, we're getting old, fellas. We're getting old. You know how crazy it is, like, getting messages from people every once in a while saying, I used to watch your channel when I was 10 years old. I'm 19 now. Like, Jesus Christ. Way to make me feel old. Way to make me feel ancient. Might as well have been building the fucking pyramids in Egypt, huh? No, it was 3 years ago. Shut up. Yeah, I was not 9. I was 13. Shish. Wouldn't you have been 12? Well, okay, I don't know if you're talking about 2014 or 2016. Oh, okay. I see. Damn, in late 2016, I turned 19. Still making me feel old here. But it's fine. I guess I am old now. I'll be 30 in a year and a half. Well, no. A little over a year and a half, I'll be 30. That's crazy to say. It's crazy to say out loud. November 12th. I was born in 97. You drew birthday art for me? Oh boy. I mean, I might remember seeing it. But obviously, off the top of my head, I can't really think of it. Because it was so long ago. Way back in like 20... Oh, okay. So for my 20th birthday then. Shit. But yeah, you should like send it to me. If you still have it, you should send it to me later so I can like see if I remember it or not. What's up, that one dude? 123. Thanks for watching me draw. Means a lot. Yeah, that sounded kind of monotone. Like I didn't care, but I do care. Trust me. Yeah, I can tell. I can tell by your name you're that one dude. But it's fine. You can lurk if you want to. Alright, that's the brown done. It's enough. Who watches? I mean, oh, I already read that. I'm sorry. I already read that one. Jesus. Oh, no. Oh god, why is that dot there? Why is that dot there? What layer is it? Fucking goddamn it. Okay, good. Good. Oh, why is it blue? Why? Oh, this brush ain't big enough. There we go. There she blows. How dare you put the dot there, cornflake? Driving me crazy. I guess it looks okay. Oh, fuck. I can't believe you done this. Right. So, did I give him? Yeah, I gave him white square. Looking for the art piece, bro. I mean, I know it's from a long time ago, so it might take you a while. It's all good. I mean, even if you can't find it, like, it's fine. Though it would be cool to see it. Jesus Christ. Interesting. The colors look so much more like weird. Oh yeah, you found it. Nice. Nice. I mean, if you send it to my Discord, I might show it on stream. But it'll be after I'm done with this. On the topic of old art, I feel really bad not archiving my old digital pieces, even though I know I'd be atomic blasted by seeing them again. I mean, yeah. I kind of... Oh no, don't. It's so ass. Okay, I guess I won't then. That's funny as fuck. Oh god. I feel it though. Okay, white square. I'll draw you new birthday art this year. Oh yeah. Oh boy, that'll be fun. That'll be cool. But that's a long time from now. But it's okay, I can be patient. I can be patient. Oh my god, that's like too gray. His nose is, yeah, his nose is indeed black. Okay, and his eyes are red. I don't know what it is with me and red eyes, bro. Like literally every single rendition of my persona every single persona I've ever made. Well, no, I won't say every single one. Most of the personas I've made have red eyes. There's just something about red eyes that I really like. Even though it's not a natural... I mean, I think that's part of the reason, is that it's not a natural eye color. But I don't know, just red eyes, I really like red eyes. I wish red eyes could be real. I used to be all over red eye. I wish red could be a real eye color, but sadly not. May I introduce you to albinism? Do they really have like fully red eyes though? I thought they had like purple eyes. You know, I thought they had purple eyes. I didn't think they could be like fully red. Just wear. I don't want to put on contacts. I mean, I know you're joking, but like still, I don't want to put on contacts. No, I just wish I had eyes like that weren't my eyes, you know? Like my eyes are like so fucking dark brown that you can't even see the pupil. It literally just looks like my iris literally just looks black. And you can't even see the pupil. It's crazy. Oh no, what am I doing? Yeah, that's white. White. Yeah, there we go. They don't have any color in their eyes technically, it's a matter of lighting. Isn't that hazel though? I thought that was hazel eyes. Where it just changes color due to the lighting. Or maybe I'm stupid, I don't know. I'm like pretty dumb, honestly, so maybe you can correct me on that. That can be hazel, but it's also albinism. Okay. Learn something new every day, I guess. There's people getting their iris tattooed. That sounds so painful. That sounds so painful. I don't understand people with these that with these high ass pain tolerances that can just sit there and let their fucking eyes get tattooed. Because the thing about me, like, I have quite a low pain tolerance. Like, it really doesn't take much for me to like writhe in pain about something. I can literally just like smack my elbow against something and I'll just sit there holding my elbow because it hurt like a bitch. And then the one tattoo I have, it was like really hard for me to like actually sit still and ignore it. And I got it on my forearm, which is like one of the easiest places to get a tattoo. So I could not imagine getting a tattoo on my fucking iris. Holy fuck. Is this a different layer? Yeah. Okay, yeah, it's a different layer. Oh, there we go. I've heard of eye tattooing. It makes me... Yeah, exactly. Same here. Same here. Just could not imagine that at all. Could not subject myself to that. Okay, GGG. Bye, Julie. Thanks for coming. I'm not going to stream for like too long, so maybe if you're still streaming by the time I'm done, I'll probably come to your stream. Who knows? I mean, if you do still plan on streaming. Got that gray. I watched your vids when I was in middle school, bro. Once again, with the making me feel old. I mean, I got... Technically, I was still in high school when I started that channel. I shouldn't have still been in high school. I was supposed to graduate in 2015. But then just since I didn't do well enough in school and since I was still 17 years old by the time I was supposed to graduate, my mom was like, no, you're going to be a super senior. You're going to be a super senior. And then I had to be a super senior. And so I was supposed to graduate in 2016, but then I still didn't graduate because I didn't give a fuck anymore at that point, you know? But it's fine. I got my GED in 2018, so we're set. We're still good. It's an equivalency. I don't know why I went off on that little tangent. It's fine though. Okay, so gray? Yeah, gray. Has to be gray. I'd be forgetting shit a lot more. Cool. I can actually see it. Let me put it below the fucking shit though. There we go. Okay, so to all 8 of you that are watching right now, once I'm done with this art, I plan on looking through some of my old art. So if you want to see that, then please stick around. Because I genuinely don't want to finish this drawing and then I have like 2 viewers and it still feels pointless. So please, if you want to see some of my old art and you haven't seen it before, like if you haven't seen Atrocious Art Jackoon Edition, please stick around. Because it won't take me, I mean, I don't know, it might take me like another 45 minutes to finish this one. Maybe not 45 minutes, maybe 30 minutes maxed. Reason I came here, hee hee. Good. Good. I mean, I originally wanted to look at my art, my old art first. Because this guy is actually part of my old art. I mean, you see one of them right here, obviously. And I was going to be like, oh, so now we're going to draw one of my old characters. But then once I started the stream, I had like 2 viewers. And I was like, that feels pointless. So I decided to wait until after. Oh, there we go. Boy. God, it's crazy. He really looks so much different. He looks so much different from 2014. I mean, obviously, I know my art style has changed, but it's weird looking back at my art style from 11 years ago and then looking at this. It's like, wow, maybe I really have improved. Maybe I really have improved a lot. But I mean, shit, like literally, this was drawn like 3 or 4 months into my art journey. So then this is actually pretty good for 4 months of improvement. So shit. I guess I'll give myself that much credit. Let me get the color of his shirt real quick. you go. Ain't that a wonderful feeling though? I love going through my really old pieces. Yeah, definitely is. It is a wonderful feeling. But I don't know, just the fact that I just stagnated on my art for so long. Like back in 2014, I imagined myself being infinitely better at art now than I am, you know? But because I'm just so lazy, I've just been so fucking lazy about drawing and so lazy about improvement. And just literally going like 7-8 months without fucking putting a pen to paper or just even touching my tablet. Like, my God. I regret it, you know? Like, I wish I could have just been like, I wish I could have just locked in, but I didn't. And then here I am, like, 11 years later, still trying to improve upon my art. When there's people, there's literally like 17, 18-year-olds who've been drawing for like 3 years and they're just like, they can already do like realistic art. And I'm just like, what the fuck? You fucking piece of shit. Why are you so much better than me? But then I realized they're so much better than me because they locked in and I didn't. And so here I am locking in 11 years later. It's fucked. Oh no, I gotta just... Okay, so I could give him blue jeans or tan? No, I'll just give him some blue jeans. I'll just give him some blue jeans. It's fine. Sometimes you just gotta yell at yourself, can you lock TF in, and then stare at the canvas for years, and that's true. True, you're not wrong there. Such is the life of an artist. Hold on. This... What the this doesn't... The scarf doesn't look the same. The scarf doesn't look the same. The scarf just doesn't look the same. The scarf does not look the same. Like, what the fuck? The scarf, I gotta redo the scarf. Where's the scarf layer, fucker? Shut up, Tommy. I'm Busey. I'm Gary Busey right now. It don't come the same to everyone. The only reason oh fuck, hold on. The only reason I guess my art looks advanced as it does because I was hyperfixated on... I was only hyperfixated on drawing during like 2015. Back when I was like really big into DeviantArt. I feel like once 2016 came around and I stopped focusing so much on art and I started focusing more on being a YouTuber, that's when my art kind of started to dwindle. Sadly. But yeah, you know, that's what I'm trying to fix now. Definitely trying to get better. I'm gonna turn off the fucking gray layer so I can color this in properly. Hold on. If it makes you feel better, I was the same. I've been drawing since forever, and up until like 2 years ago, I couldn't even draw human faces properly, only furries, so I guess it takes time. Well, I mean, even at that point, you're still farther along than me because I have absolutely zero plans to draw humans. I do not find any enjoyment in drawing humans whatsoever. Furries are the only thing I like drawing. They're the only thing I've definitely drawn humans before, but I never liked it. I always thought it was lame. Because humans are just boring and lame, in my opinion, you know? Like, I like furries are like so much more entertaining to draw. It's just in my opinion, I really like drawing furries, and it's the only thing I care about drawing. Even when I try to draw, like, I feel like it could have been a lot better at even drawing like feral animals, like warrior cats and stuff. Because I was really big into warrior cats back into the day. Back when I was like 13, 14 years old, I used to roleplay warrior cats a lot. Like so fucking much on the original warrior cats forums. But then, yeah, those got shut down. And then after those got shut down, I kind of like dwindled away from that fandom. And then didn't really bother to learn how to draw like feral cats, even though I probably should, because I'm a cat person and I love cats so much. I don't know. I've just spent my whole art career just drawing furries. Tommy, what do you want? Tommy, I'm here. You're not alone. You don't have to do that whole. Oh my god, it smells. Oh my god, just hold on a sec. Hold on just 1 second. It smells like crap in here because I guarantee you one of my cats didn't fucking cover their shit. Hold on a sec. I'm gonna use the bathroom as well. All right, I'm back. Let me just turn the fucking stupid music back on. Because it likes to stop working every time I do this shit. Okay, there we go. Back to drawing. Where's my phone? Oh, damn it. Okay, because I'm reading the chat on my phone, so I have to have that here. Let me read the chat. Warrior Cats is big again. Get back into it. I mean, I don't know. I feel like I've kind of lost interest, if I'm being honest. I've literally only read the original 6 books. So, and then I remember I tried to read Midnight from the 2nd series, and I just couldn't stand it because fucking Bramblepaw was such a boring ass main character, and then Squirrelpaw, holy fuck, I couldn't stand that bitch. And so I was just like, oh my god, I'm not, I just don't even care about reading this shit. I just didn't care. I literally didn't give a fuck. And so I just haven't bothered reading any of the others. Because I know there's I forgot what it's called. There's the series that has Midnight in it. And then there's, I think the Power of 3 comes after. And then Omen of the Stars comes out. I haven't read any of Power of 3 or Omen of the Stars or whichever series comes before that. I don't even know what it's called. The first is just, I don't know what the first series I don't even think has a name. It's just the original 6 books, you know? I think it's Into the Wild, Fire and Ice, Forest of Secrets. Is it A Rising Storm? A Dangerous Path? I don't remember the others. I don't remember the other names. I haven't read them since I think like 2012, 2013. God, I gotta read the chat. As for me, I got used to drawing humans by drawing humans with weird features, I mean, yeah, probably, but I don't know. I just don't like humanoid figure. The only humanoid figures I like are furries, you know? What's up, Ren? What's good? I remember trying to read the first book, but it just didn't hook me in. It hooked me in, yeah. How far did you even get into the first book? Because holy shit, like, the first book was like, I would say the first book is probably my favorite out of all 6 of the originals, honestly. I never understood the appeal of warrior cats, and this is someone who loves animals doing human things. I mean, I don't know, I just really liked it when I read it, you know? I guess it really just depends on the type of person you are, I guess. Wait, didn't I already color the pants? Didn't I already color the pants? Didn't I already color the pants? I did already color the pants. Why is the pants color gone? What? I colored the pants. I colored them, damn it! I know I did! God, I guess we're doing it again. Because what the fuck? Pants color is just gone. The first book was actually pretty good, NGL, yeah. Embarrassingly, I barely got through the first page. Oh my gosh. I did go back to the scarf, but like the pants color just disappeared. I remember coloring the pants. You know, I remember coloring the pants and then I went back to the scarf, but then now I go down, the pants are gone. And then, God, if you didn't get past the first page, then you literally have no idea. You don't know what you're missing out on. But then again, I guess a lot of people just don't really care about reading, which I don't really care about reading either. Like, I was never a book person. The most I read like the fucking Ramona books when I was younger by fucking Beverly Cleary. I read some Junie B. Jones. I read fucking Sideways stories from Wayside School. And then I remember I read Henry and Beezus in 4th grade, and I really liked that book, which was another book by Beverly Cleary, part of the Ramona series, but it's about like her older sibling and his friend and her friend. And then yeah, the Warrior Cats books, and that's about it. I could never get into any sci-fi or fantasy media for some reason. I never give a I don't like Star Wars or Harry Potter either. I've literally never read any of the Harry Potter books all the way through. And the only Harry Potter movie I give a fuck about is The Sorcerer's Stone, because that's the movie I watched as a little child growing up. And then all the other ones can go fuck themselves for all I care. And then Star Wars, I literally never gave a fuck about Star Wars. Like I think the only Star Wars movie I watched and actually like kind of liked was Solo: A Star Wars Story. Funny enough, when I saw that movie in theaters, I saw it with PK Russell and Just a Robot. Both of them. I saw it with both of them in theaters when I was on the road trip with PK Russell. And then it's crazy to see what's happening in Just a Robot now, and just being like, damn, I saw a movie with that fucking piece of shit in theaters. It's crazy to see what happens in the future. Everybody's like, nah, bro. Y'all, I had no way of knowing that anything back then they had good reputations, okay? I had no way of knowing what was going to happen in the future, okay? But now knowing that both of them are just like ass. And I went to see a movie with both of those fuckers at the same time. Holy fuck, dude. Like, goddamn it. Okay, let me get back to drawing. Holy shit. I gotta add the fucking sprigs. Same. I can't stand Star Wars. It's overrated. I definitely think it's overrated. I'll be honest, maybe for the time period that it originally came out in late 70s, early 80s, it was a master. I would say it was probably like, I wouldn't say a masterpiece, but it was definitely, those were probably very good movies for their time. But then as we kept going, and then like The Phantom Menace came out, and then Revenge of the Sith came out, and fucking Force Awakens, Last Jedi, Rise of Skywalker, it's just like, who cares anymore, man? Why do people still care? Like, why do people still give a fuck, you know? Alright. I used to be sub to those two. I feel like a lot of people used to be sub to the fucking PK Russell and Just a Robot. But, you know, the future happens. And then sometimes people turn out to be pieces of shit in the future, and so, yeah. That's what happened. It is still just crazy, like, the amount of, like, videos I've seen made on them. And the amount of hate they get, and I'm just here just like, oh my god, I have like real life experience with these people. And back then when I was like hanging out with them and I saw Solo: A Star Wars Story with them, especially like Jar didn't even seem like he didn't even seem that bad back then, you know? Like, he was for the most part normal when we met up with him. He didn't really say anything weird that particularly stood out to me. But then PK was just making fun of, well, not to his face, but like behind his back was just making fun of him a lot, and I was kind of just like, what the fuck is your problem? Like, why are you talking shit on him? Like, he was talking shit on Jar for having autism and shit. Like, I remember him saying like, oh god, Jar's so weird. He like weirds me the fuck out. He probably has autism. And you know, like, even if Jar is a weirdo, it's like, it's kind of fucked up to say like, oh, he weirds me out. He probably has autism, because like, bro, like, come on. Like, autistic people can't always help it, you know? Like, it's fucked up to just sit here and like talk shit on someone behind their back because they have autism. But like at this point, the shit that Jar's done, like defend Cinebear and all of that, and just be a fucking creep, is like, now I kind of get it. You know, I don't really care about people making fun of Jar anymore. I was not subjected to the sleepy time calls. Last time I spoke to Jar was in 2019. I edited a video for him for $30. It was the racist robots video. He was like, all robots are racist. I don't know if any of you have seen that video, but I edited that one. And yeah, that's pretty much the last interaction I've had with him. I mean, shit, at the time, I appreciate it because he kind of helped me out, but at the same time, considering the shit that he's been through now, defending Cinebear and all that, it's like he can go fuck himself for all I give a shit, you know? Who made that video? Just a Robot. Jar. He's canceled, and then just recently Lord Crust made a 6-hour video on him, which is really good, and y'all should check it out. Because holy fuck. It like literally details his entire downfall. It's all good, Ren. His video was so good. Yeah, definitely. It really was good. It took me like 3 days to finish the whole thing, but it was worth it to watch it. Tommy. Tomboy. Sorry, if y'all hear me say, I know some of you don't know. If y'all hear me say Tommy, I'm talking to my cat. Y'all probably heard him meow in the background. Damn, I think I had a friend who was a huge fan of Just a Robot or was friends with him. Yeah, a lot of people in like the Art CC and the SCC were friends with Just a Robot. Even though, funnily enough, he apparently started out as an anti-SJW YouTuber, which makes me hate him even more because that means he's a dirty-ass fucking Republican. I'll be honest, I used to watch a lot of anti-SJW content back in the day, but that's because I was dumb and I didn't exactly understand that the people making that content were like Republicans or conservatives in general. Like, I remember I used to be a big fan of Shoe on Head, and I actually, for whatever reason, I thought she was liberal. But then within the past couple of years, I realized, oh shit, she's conservative. Like, holy fuck, how am I so stupid to not realize that? I did. Tommy is very great. He's one of my favorite things in this whole universe. Literally. Read him. He has not let up on it to this day. Oh god. Unfortunately, the norm during 2016. Yeah. It was the norm. I think we all did without really realizing the implications. Yeah. Yeah, true. Then there's me, who's neither Republican or Democrat. I'm more of middle centrist because for me, at least, I can be more diverse with what I believe in. Yeah, I mean, I don't really knock. There are a lot of people who knock centrists, but at the same time, it's like I kind of understand a centrist point of view, just not really wanting to take either side. Personally, I'm not. I mean, I guess you could call me. I'm a democratic socialist. Okay, I don't really consider myself a Democrat. You know, because democratic socialist mostly just means you want socialism to happen but you want it to happen through democratic means. You want people to like vote for it, and for it to be like fair, instead of just like vote like imposing socialism upon people against their will. But at the same time, sadly, democratic socialism is kind of a fever dream, because there's no way in hell in the America we live in that socialism will ever be voted in by the vast majority of people, So, but I don't know. Personally, I feel like socialism is the elite. I don't know, you can disagree with me on that if you want, but whatever. I mean, in general, I wouldn't call myself center, because in general, socialism is very far left. But at the same time, like, just being far left doesn't mean that you have to be a Democrat, Oh shit! Oh, I already did all that. BRB, I need ibuprofen. Oh, sorry. Did I give you a headache? My bad. Wouldn't be surprised. My god, stop. Click. I hate when I'm drawing and then I accidentally click the stupid button on the pen. It does dumb shit. Let's take ibuprofen together. That's the meme I think of right now when I read your message, MMD. No, I have joint pain that I can't get diagnosed. Why can't you get it diagnosed? What do you mean you can't? I mean, that really sucks to have like joint pain. I can't imagine the type of pain you'd be having to deal with. Like, shit, you can't get it diagnosed? It's like fucking lame if that's the case. There's so many. Now we gotta do the shirt texture. Pretty much respect everybody's political beliefs, whether it be far right, far left, or in the middle. I don't agree, because I mean, I'm not gonna tell you what you should believe, but like, far right people are not your friend, Ren. And they're just not your friend. They're really not. Well, I don't know what type of person you are, so I don't really know if you're comfortable with them or not. But like, personally, me being like a mostly gay guy, a mostly gay furry, like, Republicans are not my friend. Republicans are just gonna make fun of me. That's all they care about, is just making fun of anybody that's different from them. So that's why I just can't like respect Republicans like that. Not only making fun of anybody that's different from them, but like actively like advocating for laws that make it so that people like me can't just live their lives. That's what pisses me off about a lot of there's a lot of people out there that say, "Oh, I can't stand people who like they don't want to like associate with people due to political beliefs." And it's like, I can't stand people who don't want to be friends with me because I am like gay. That's what I can't stand. Why should I tolerate these people who literally like want me dead, or want me, or just like think I must be like some sort of pedophile just because I'm a gay man? Like, why should I accept that? And why should I be accepting of those beliefs? I shouldn't. And that's why I don't like so many far right people, is because not only are they against trans people, or I mean gay people, but they're against trans people too, who are again just trying to live their lives. But a lot of them automatically think trans people must be some type of pedophiles. I don't agree with that. I'm not the type of person that's just going to sit back and be like, oh, they get to believe what they want. Like, no. When your belief is actively damaging, like just damaging people who are just trying to fucking live their lives, like, no, I'm not going to be your fucking friend. I'm not going to like you. Ugh. And that's what Republicans do. Like, especially with fucking ICE going around, literally the reason ICE is going around like imprisoning so many people, the reason Renee Good died, a white woman died because she was liberal and she was trying to drive away from ICE and they shot her. That's the Republicans' fault, because they voted that piece of shit Trump into office a second time, all because they thought Kamala would fuck up the country, when in reality Kamala probably would have been our saving grace for this fucking country. But no, someone like me, a colored person, every time I leave the house, I have to worry about potentially being stopped by ICE, you know? And that's the fault of the Republicans. You know, so that's why that's why any far right person, I can't just be like, I respect your politics. That's not how this works. Because literally any day that I leave, any fucking day now, when I leave my house just to like walk to the fucking gas station or something, I could easily be stopped by ICE and imprisoned. That's not fair. That's not fair at all. Just because my skin is brown. So no, I will never, after Trump being voted in the second time, there's no way in my fucking life I will ever have respect for any Republican ever again. I don't give a fuck how nice they are or how accepting they are. I'm POC, but I'm Irish skin. Yeah. You're lucky. I mean, I don't really think about it when I go out in public because I don't want to give myself that much anxiety, but it's definitely a possibility. I just really hate the thought of it. I really hate the thought of living in fucking America and thinking of the fact that I could easily be tackled to the ground and have my face smashed in just because my skin is brown. You know? It's not a fun thought. It's not a fun thought at all. Is that good? I think I'll call that good. I'm glad you guys like my drawing though. Yeah, I'm gonna do that a different layer actually. Damn, I guess I chased a lot of people away from talking about ice for too long. But oh well. I guess they don't get to see my old art later on then. Because once I'm done with this, like I said, I'm going to show y'all some of my old art. Ooh, donation. Hold on. I gotta see who sent it. Oh. Thank you to Nomad Dash for sending me $15. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. That means a lot. Means I can get some more food later. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So I don't know how many of y'all actually are going to be here for the streams, but since I like don't have a job right now and I don't like have a phone bill, I don't have a phone. My phone, I mean I have a phone, but it's turned off right now, or the service is turned off right now because I haven't been able to pay the bill. I literally can't even like go out and look for jobs. So this is like my only way of making money, or trying to make money, even though the money is not like the most important. So yeah, genuinely think like I appreciate every single donation I get, like very deeply. So thank you. Is this? I hate job hunting. Yeah, so do I. It's like how I've been to so many fucking. It's like jobs are so fucking. Jobs are literally so fucking hard to get nowadays. It's like I remember literally back in like 2020, 2021, 2022, I could literally go into a job interview and get hired on the spot. But now everybody is just like so picky. And I never get the job, and it's like, fuck. What the fuck are you looking for? Like, really? Wendy's has standards now? Like, what are you talking about? Anyways. Fuck. I think this drawing is like pretty much done now, though. Oh, excuse me. Why is it? God damn it. Okay. Oh, wow. Yeah, I gotta put that a little further down. There we go. Job market is absolute dog shit. That's why I hope I can just. That's why I'm genuinely hoping I can just like finally turn this like into some type of career, like YouTube and streaming and stuff. You know, because I'm tired of having to go to job interviews. I'm tired of having to like try to sell myself to these stupid ass companies and kiss their ass and be like, oh yes, I care about the company so much. I did a lot of research. I totally care about what's on your menu. I totally care about your guys' family dynamic, when in reality I don't. It's a fucking moneymaker, and that's all it is. I wish more jobs would realize that the vast majority of people, especially fucking Gen Z, doesn't give a fuck about finding a job to stay there forever. They don't. They want money. They want, like, Gen Z wants money. We want money. We don't want to fucking get hired at a fucking bar and grill to stay there for the rest of our fucking lives. But I feel like a lot of workplaces just they think that every single person that applies to their fucking place just like is looking for a career to be there forever. And it's annoying. It's fucking annoying. But anyways. Oops. probably put over this too. Okay. Yeah, strong. Man, the fact that you even have to find a secondary job is kind of droll, honestly. Alright, looks like he's done. Looks like he's done. I put that there on accident, looks like. Oh no, he's not done. He's not done. I always forget the most important part. Well, I guess not the most important part, but something that matters in terms of making my art look better. The eyes. Oh, stop. God damn it. Oh my god. Just do a little shading on the top. Oops. Oopsie. What's up, pan wafts? A little bit of shading on the top of the eyes, and then you got it. Why is it 57? What the fuck? Why is it 57? Well, whatever, who cares? And then we gotta do some eye shinies. Those are too dark. Ooh, there we go. There we go, yes. He's done now. He's done now. Nice, nice. Well, the drawing portion is over. I have finished him. And now, looks like, oh shit, we're gonna go through some of my old art. So yeah, this is done. Y'all get a nice look at him real quick. And then now we switch to desktop. And then, oh god, hold on. God, I'm gonna go to the BRB screen real quick so I can put that back to where it needs to be. All right. It was on the wrong picture. It was like way too far forward. Let me put the music back on too, because fucking stupid. It likes to stop working for no reason. Alright, now, here we go. What's up? I mean, I'm sure, I don't know how many of you have actually seen this art before. It was featured on Atrocious Art Jackoon edition way back in the day. In like 2017. But yeah, here's the first one. Axel. I drew this one way back in 2011 when I was a fan of Warrior Cats. And I don't know if this was meant to be a Warrior Cats character, like a rogue or a fucking loner or whatever. I'm not sure, but I just know that being a big fan of Warrior Cats made me want to draw my own cat character. And so I was about 13 years old when I drew this. And I drew this before I actually gave a fuck about like getting into art and being serious about art. So that's why, I don't know, I won't say that that's why it's so bad, because obviously I had no art skills back then. But yeah, as you can tell, this this is drawn in MS Paint. You can see the circle tool usage on the eyes, and even on the head I used circle tool, and I just erased some of it to add some little spikies on the side, and then I used the curve tool for the hair and the ears, obviously. And yeah, Axel. I don't know why I named, because that's not even how you spell Axel, you know, it's AXLE, but I spelled it EL instead because I don't know if I was dumb or if I was trying to be cool or like different, or but whatever, you know. Here's another Axel, full body this time. Isn't he magnificent? His eyes are so much bigger this time. Literally just a brown cat with green eyes. Like, my god, how original. How original, 13-year-old Jack. My god. We got another one. Cloud. It's basically the same concept. Circle tool eyes. Curve tool for everything else. Then it's a girl this time, basically. And then full body of Cloud. Oh my god. Don't you just love how I here's the thing. Obviously I didn't draw this on tablet. I drew it with a mouse. Both of these. But I didn't just draw it with any mouse. I drew it with a trackpad. I drew both of those with a fucking trackpad. You know? That's why it's so ass. I feel like maybe if I would have used a real mouse, it might have been better. Now this drawing right here. This was the very first drawing I ever did when I started to become serious with my art. When Pencil Sketch, my ex, from 2017, I'm sure some of you remember Pencil Sketch, aka Melissa. She's the reason I got into drawing in the first place. And I remember, and I was also in the Chipmunk fandom at the time. This was the first thing I ever drew. And I remember posting it on DeviantArt and remember showing it to her, and she told me it was fantastic. And so I kept going. But then now as I look 11 years later, you can see it's not very fantastic. You can see that the eyes are fucking like crossed as fuck. You can see that the mouth is like not centered at all. Oh my god. No. What the fuck just happened? That wasn't supposed to happen. Oh my god, hold on. That wasn't even supposed to fucking happen. Hold on. Let me get that open again. I don't know why I did that. Like, what the fuck? Okay. Jesus Christ, that was annoying. That was annoying. Jesus Christ, let me get the music back on. Fuck, why did that happen? I literally clicked once and it flipped through all of them for nothing. Like, what the fuck? Okay, back to what we were doing. Yeah, so this one was crazy. I mean, don't worry. You didn't see very many of them. But as you can see down here, it's supposed to say Tristan Night Fury. That was my name when I was in the Chipmunk fandom. But of course you can't see it because I took this picture on my shitty little fucking Lenovo tablet I had back then. So, yeah. And here's another one. You can actually see the Siggy this time, Tristan Night Fury, because I did it with a Sharpie that time. Alvin. Now this one's not as bad, but it's still like, damn. It really shows, like, my goodness. This was really my art style back then when I first started. It's crazy. It's crazy. Though it's not the worst thing in the world. Not the worst thing in the world. Not the worst thing in the world, I must say. Pickles. Pickles was my cat. Well, not my cat. He was one of the family cats from back then. In like 20s. Well, I mean, I got him in 2011, and he passed away in like, I think 2023 or 2024. So So yeah, I drew him back then. In like 2015, no, 2014. What am I talking about? Yes. And yeah, like you can kind of see it was just ass because I kind of just drew the muzzle in right here and this is like kind of looks out of place. It doesn't even look like it fits in with the rest of the face. Then you can see like the legs right here that are kind of like stupid, and then like the random fur right here as well. It's a shit drawing, but you know, rest in peace to Pickles, bro. And then Sunny, another cat that I had. Not exactly sure if he passed away. He just went missing and we never found him. I think this one's a slightly better drawing. But God, look at those fucking legs. Look at those legs. My God, that's not what cat anatomy looks like, is it? Not in the slightest. Fuck. But it's fine. It's fine. I was a new artist at the time. So, you know, that's what happens when you're a new artist. You're just fucking bad at everything. Oh God. The reason this one actually looks slightly decent is because I very heavily referenced it. Very heavily. And the only reason I drew this is because, again, I was part of the Chipmunk fandom. But for some reason, the Chipmunk fandom was also intertwined with the Lady and the Tramp fandom. There were people in the Chipmunk fandom that also had fucking Lady and the Tramp characters, and then vice versa. I don't understand why those two fandoms were intertwined. They just were, and so that's what prompted me to draw this. A picture of Scamp from Lady and the Tramp 2, because every time any Lady and the Tramp edit was made, it was always Scamp or the other. I think Angel was her name. The girl character was Angel, I think. I don't know. But yeah, that's why. Those Chipmunk videos were gold to me as a kid. Yeah, they were gold to fucking everybody. I'm glad people liked them. Oh God, here's a drawing of fucking the manga version of Gray Stripe that I tried to do. It looks like I tried to sketch it in yellow, and then tried to draw it afterwards. This is the sketch. This is not what I draw. I didn't draw this, but this was the sketch that I referenced back in the day for this. I was trying to do like a beat for beat redraw of it, but like holy fuck. Like holy shit. This one's also from 2011, by the way. This one is not from 2014. It's from 2011, from back when I did Axel and Cloud. Notice how I use the circle tool for the muzzle. Like, my goodness. What was I thinking as a 13? Obviously, when I was 13, I didn't care as much about art. But, like, Jesus Christ, I look at that shit, I'm like, my God, what was I thinking back then? You know? And then here we are. Now we're to my Jack character. The first iteration I ever did of Jack. He was a bear. And then I changed him to I still have the bear red panda version of him. But this version eventually ended up becoming a raccoon. And it's what I use for my Jackoon channel. Here's another artwork of him. And this one's actually not bad. Like, this isn't bad art. I don't consider this to be bad art. Because I also did this one. I think I did this one in December of 2014. This drawing was done only, I think, 3 months after I did let me see. 3 months after I did this one. And so there is actually quite a bit of improvement in only 3 months. You know? And then this is the very last drawing I have to show y'all. It's very edgy, but it's not edgy for no reason. Because back around this time, I actually was a self-harmer. And yeah, I actually do have a lot of very visible self-harm scars on the top of my arms. And so this was just some vent art that I decided to do. But I don't know, looking back to it and the fact that I don't cut anymore and haven't cut in like over a decade, it just looks really fucking edgy and cringe to me. And I feel like it looks very edgy and cringe to a lot of people. So, yeah. Yeah. That's the last one that I have to show y'all. And, yeah. That's about it for today, y'all. I finished the art. I showed y'all my cringy art. And, yeah, that's all I really have to show y'all today. That's all I got to do today. So, this is the end of the stream. Thank y'all for coming out. I'm probably going to stream again tomorrow because honestly, the fact I'm probably just going to end up streaming almost every day or every day. So if y'all want to tune in for those, that'd make me happy. You know, because like I'm just in general trying to build my audience again and get people to watch my streams again. So, yeah, again, thank y'all for coming out, watching me draw, looking at my bad art or my old art. And yeah. See you guys later. Bye-bye.